Patriarchate gains new prestige and a new ally by its sponsorship of the autocephaly of the American metropolia. And Orthodox Christians in America do not even suspect that they have become passive accomplices of a diabolic program of betrayal and anti-Christianity in the name of Orthodoxy. But evil triumphs only in the eyes of men of little faith. One cannot defend the church by a lie. The true Orthodox Christians of these last days are defeated on every hand, mocked by the world and the betrayers of Orthodoxy, despised, persecuted. And yet, for one thing, they are unconquerable. They stand in the truth. And thus, as our God is truth, their ultimate victory is certain. Only may the hour of judgment come soon for the betrayers of Orthodoxy. Father Seraphim Rose.
Золотые кресты.
This is the quartermaster of the outlawed Esphigmenou monastery, who gathers supplies for his fellow rebels in what they call the outside world. He's heading for the fence which separates Greece from Mount Athos, a self-autonomous state of 20 monasteries where monks practice their faith in isolation. On the other side of the border, the supplies are carried along mountain paths on foot. The most important supplies are medicines for Esphigmenou's infirmary.
Take your machine, come.
Since the state of siege began 5 years ago, about 20 monks have died without receiving proper medical treatment. That, claim their supporters, is inhumane. The monks supplement their frugal vegetarian diet with eggs smuggled across the frontier. They used to eat fish, but that's impossible, as the Coast Guard has threatened to seize their boats.
Of course I feel persecuted and isolated. I cannot even fish in front of my monastery. I'm here 20 years in this monastery. I spent all my life in this monastery. And I cannot even fish in front of my monastery. Can you imagine it?
It is outrageous that the Greek government, at a time of financial crisis, is wasting Greek taxpayers' money to fund the Coast Guard and police around the Esphigmenou monastery. All the fathers want to do is simply to pray.
The blockade began under Greece's previous conservative government in support of Patriarch Bartholomew's campaign to evict the rebels for their resistance to his authority and his attempt to resolve differences with the Pope. Orthodoxy or death is the mantra of the conservative Esphigmenou Brotherhood, which would like to resolve the dispute through dialogue. And so pressure on the Esphigmenou rebels is bound to increase. We repeatedly asked the government to respond to the persecution allegations, but senior officials did not reply.